So far, this season kicks last season's ass. Hello everybody, my name is Meisterbloo, and today I took a look at the first episode of Bungou Stray Dogs. And good God, this was great. The premise of this episode is that we start off with a kid who was kicked out of an orphanage because the people there apparently thought he was worthless, and he is starving. He's looking for somebody to rob, and he sees a guy in a lake that's kind of drowning, so he's like, I'll go get that guy, and saves him. It turns out that man and his now very angry at him partner are both part of a detective agency of people with supernatural abilities. They are investigating a tiger that has been going around harassing the nation, and this kid apparently is being hunted by it. Some shenanigans happen, and this kid is brought into said supernatural agency. And that is all I'm going to say, because I don't want to spoil it, because yeah, there is a pretty big twist in this first episode. For the animation, this is a really, really well put together show. The fluidity of the people moving is just really nice. There's never a moment where it seems like stale or like this choppy. It just maintains this really high quality all throughout this first episode, so hopefully, they can keep it going throughout the other ones, because I'm pretty sure they can. The highlight in this episode's animation actually happens when we see this tiger, because yes, we do at one point see the tiger, and it goes after some of the people, and it moves exactly like a tiger would. It is very, very quick, very fluid moving, very fast, very just smooth, and it's running, it's leaping, it's pouncing, it looks really, really good. So whoever designed and animated that tiger obviously did a lot of research on them before doing so. And we do see on 2 occasions some of these supernatural abilities that belong to this detective agency, and they are really shiny and flashy too. They look really good when they're happening. One of them looks pretty creepy when it happens, and that was really cool. It's really hard to talk about this episode without spoiling anything. So I'm gonna jump onto the music, which again, I really liked. It seems like there's a running theme of just doing jazz this spring. A lot of jazz tunes, a lot of trumpets and saxophones in the music, and I am way down for that. The first tune in this show is actually really nice. It's just some like light but quick, short tapping on the piano with a long, drawn-out trumpet, and I like that. But then it moves from that into more of a percussion-based little chipper tune when they start getting into more silly stuff as they're eating food. And then when it transitions from that into another slower scene, we get these long, drawn-out metal guitar chords, and this music really does help fit with the tone of the show as it goes through. When a show needs to slow down, the music is slowing down, and when the show needs to be goofy or silly or more upbeat, it goes back to upbeat. And when there's action scenes, it actually does this really cool thing where it sounds like a smooth metal like mix. It sounds like metal, but it's not like heavy metal. It's smooth, like smooth rock / metal. And then, of course, after that, it goes back to goofy with more grungy guitars and some jazz saxophone going on. And the music was really a highlight again for this. I think my favorite thing about this first episode is actually the first detective guy we come across, who is the guy in the lake, or river, who's pretty much drowning. And he seems silly because he has a very particular power that makes him a very, very valuable person to this group. Yet he is very, 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 very actively trying to commit suicide, apparently. And not only that, he's very upbeat about it. I'm wondering if this has to do with his power. I'm wondering if he ends up also being an immortal type person, because his power makes him so valuable, and I gotta wonder why. Why does he want to die? So I'm interested to find that out too. But yes, those are my thoughts on episode 1 of Bungou Stray Dogs. I will be watching more of this because it caught my attention really nicely, and it should catch your attention too. It seems really good. So go check it out, and I will see you guys all in the next video. So until then, everybody, peace out.